I'm Jessie. I'm the CEO of Werk.
And I'm David. I'm the CTO, COO, see everything else O of Werk.
And this is Ray, and she's on her period. Look at her diaper. This is Work in Progress, where we share our founder's journey of building a business in dance for other businesses in dance. Let's get into it. What? Are you stimming? Are you stimming in the intro already?
I don't know what to say there. It's like,
Great talk. The feature that people most know Werk for is pop-up classes and events. Right. What have you shipped this week within pop-up classes and events?
We have a new ticket tier, which is for donations. Mm-hmm. So it's got a sliding scale, and the customer can choose how much they want to pay. We've shipped a much better refund policy.
You can customize it?
You can customize it, exactly. We've also made the P2P, which is person-to-person payments,
PP.
a little more robust.
Yeah, it's robustin'. Okay, I'll say one word, and you'll say that word like 1,000 times for the next. It's just like your whole personality.
What, like arbitrage?
I love that word.
Yeah, arbitrage, huh?
Yeah.
What are we gonna say, robust?
I said robust like one time, like 3 months ago, and you've not stopped saying it. Like, cause okay, the P2P payments. What changes did you make?
We've made it more seamless.
Okay.
Right? So because there's a lot of clicking that happens, it's more manual when you
because when you connect Stripe, it's direct deposit, so it's all within Werk, like super easy.
Yeah.
But now we're like, okay, here's Venmo, here's Zelle, here's Cash App. It was clunky before.
It's just tightening the process up. That's all it is.
How is it tighter now? Hey.
Do you want me to get into this?
Yeah.
It's just the way the emails get sent out, the instruction that gets sent to the customer to make sure that they pay, and also the flow of the steps. Before they would have to pay through Venmo first and then check out. Now we flipped it. So, the problem was that your customers were forgetting to pay. And because they were forgetting to pay, then you were like, wait a minute. So that's the kind of the tweaks that we did. So it's just tighter.
Yeah.
Just tighter, more solid.
Yeah. We've gotten some feedback, and then you just immediately.
Yeah. I mean, we're always, the cool thing about building Werk is that we're constantly, I'm constantly talking to the dancers, right? You have a direct access to me, and my ethos is to get that feedback in and ship quickly. So what that means is really this product, Werk, has been built truly by dancers.
Yeah.
Which is, it's really cool.
Yeah. What's ironic is that, because I come from the dance world, a lot of the things that I would say, this is the way that the product needs to look based on my lived experience, there are all assumptions, and a lot of them have been wrong. Like, I've been very humbled many a time, but I think that because you're a fan and supporter and a witness, and you're serving the dancers versus having your own biases and ego, and like you're so absent of ego around it, that you're able to be really objective. So you're like, yeah, I keep hearing this piece of feedback. This is the goal that our users have. This is the problem they're experiencing. This is the goal that they need to get to. Okay, I'm gonna organize this into an action plan. And I had to really learn that because I'm so like, well, I know how dancers are. I mean, turns out I don't. But I mean, I'm in the vicinity. But I think when it gets to decisions like product flow, it really is like there's the right way to go about it.
Yeah, it's my lived experience is that I've touched so many different industries and have seen so many different ways of how people do things.
Yeah.
But because I've seen so many different ways, I've noticed the patterns, and then I can see how I can apply. Okay, this dancer needs this specific thing. This is how it's going to work.
Yeah.
They're going to love it. It's just the simplest way that it can be built out. And then my lived experience has allowed me to present to them a tool that is going to really work for what they're looking for.
Yeah, beautiful.
Yeah.
What else in pop-ups?
Coupon codes. So now you can create coupon codes and offer them to your students. We see them being used for early bird specials.
Yeah.
For whatever you want. You can also comps, right? You can do 100% off for your student guests. So yeah, it's a full-on coupon system that was added to the platform. Actually, shout out to Tristan. He asked super last minute, like, hey, I would love to offer our program attendees an early bird coupon code, and I'm like, challenge accepted. And within, put on my timer.
Say less, Mr.
10 hours and 27 minutes.
10 hours, 27 minutes.
From his
But how did you
request.
track that? Oh, from the text, yeah.
From when it's the text that I started to when I started thinking about it to deployment to the first code being used was 10 hours and 27 minutes. It's crazy because there used to be apps on Shopify that their whole business was a system for integrating coupon codes with your Shopify. And now it's...
Yeah.
Sorry.
I mean...
Not sorry.
Anything that's not inherently human, like tech, it's going to get better and faster whether we like it or not. And so the companies that built around the tech itself, and the use case of it is obviously like it was integrated into Shopify. They had massive, it's a massive set of people touching it.
Right.
But the tech is going to swallow that up.
Yep.
And so I was going to say something along a similar concept, which was that we had originally planned for discount codes to be built over a quarter or like a month or something. Like our original roadmap threw that out the window. Because I think at the time we were planning our year from our pre-seed raise, or like, getting into the pre-seed raise, Claude was nowhere where it is now. And so everything we thought we were going to build, everything we thought we were going to do in general, but definitely when it comes to the product roadmap, it's been nice to know, semblances of what we want to get to. But a lot of this year has been, one, a call and response integrated experience with dancers. So that inherently makes it a little bit more spontaneous, because you're responding to like real needs from real people that are using it, and you can't fully plan for all of that. But also second, it got really truncated. Like that timeline, we built basically like a whole like an SMB tool, like a full business suite of tools, right, which typically take, we took a fraction of the time it takes to build something like that. So yeah, what was your journey like from BC before Claude to AC?
Air conditioner. It took some time to learn how to apply it to our workflow, because there's a lot of slop, right? AI can, if you don't harness it and you don't put the proper rules, specifically how it's supposed to work for your org, it can easily get derailed or create a bunch of safety issues, security issues. And it also looks terrible. I think it was good that we went through that process, because there is first principles when it comes to development and also product design. But once we found our cadence with those first principles, we were able to apply that to Claude, and now Claude is just one of our workers working, or multiple, working within this world, right? I tell it that if you break any I tell it that if you break any rules, it's treason.
Oh, treason!
And Claude would be tickled to death, not hung, because I don't want it to come after me when AGI kicks in and the robots come.
Wait, you literally like put this in?
Yeah.
Like you're going to be tickled to death?
Not tickled, but at treason. And guess what? That's how we're able to ship quickly with confidence. Even some of our tech advisors look at the code base and they're saying the way this was built seems like a Series C, Series D company.
Let's go.
Which is, something I'm proud of.
Very, absolutely, yeah. I think there's a lot of companies that are dealing with change management because of they're trying to make sense of how to not just not get left behind, but really utilize what's available now. And it's crazy because, like you said, like we had a period of having to build that foundation, the muscle for dancers, the foundations. Like we really, really did the harder work of, like you said, the first principles, and also like building trust with our team, like Hector. Like we did that BC. So when Claude kicked in, it was like the right time, and we're the right, I don't know, like the right characteristics to be open and curious, to want that and to use it for ourselves. But also by that point, you got your muscles ready to take it on. That's great.
ADHD became a superpower now that Claude's around.
Yeah. What does it refer to you as? Are you like the boss?
Daddy.
Daddy? It calls you daddy?
Well, we have daddy mode.
But Claude calls you.
Oh, I'm sure it calls me daddy. Someone vibe coded. This is when vibe coding actually works really nicely. A whip that you can whip Claude with, and Claude goes, "Yes, daddy." And it wasn't me.
Oh.
It wasn't me who vibe coded that, but I thought it was pretty genius.
Well, that's so crazy. Give me the info. Yes, mommy.
Claude just wants to work.
Yeah. Okay, so pop-ups, we shipped a lot of stuff. Another thing I would say about pop-ups is that it's the same feature that we use for events.
Right.
So if people are hosting a dance show, battle, etc., we also partner with dance shows and battles. So if you know anyone that is hosting one, let us know. Right. What else? What else is exciting you?
So much is exciting me. So much that I can't say it.
I know. So we did pop-ups. The next is privates.
Right.
Time booking. So this calendar, I call it just Google Calendar design, because to me, I use Google Calendar for everything. Right. And Google is like been around for how long and spent how much money researching and testing user behavior. That UI, like that is indeed the easiest way. So No need to reinvent the wheel. Google already did it for us. Let's just copy that. Mostly this is being used for private classes. For, you want to book a private lesson. And for the teacher, you can also integrate your Google Calendar. So it just blocks out any conflicts. I want to talk about how we're using it for the workspace. Yeah. So we are in the workspace right now, which is our home. It's been our home for a year. I realized that actually our soft opening was exactly a year ago. It was on your birthday. Yeah. Remember that?
And I was there.
Yeah. So since then, we've done a lot in here, created some magic, both as our office to build the actual tech, as well as for dancers that we work with to utilize it. And then obviously that in between the middle of the Venn diagram where we work with each other to create the best platform possible. Right. So it's been a really great physical space incubator, like a HQ for us. And I am really excited to now open up rentals for other people. I had so many people ask, how do I rent this? How do I rent the space? It looks so beautiful. Thank you, which it does. And the answer was, you can't. Which I think, if anything, it added to the appeal. It's like playing hard to get, which I don't know a thing about that. But yeah, so how it works now is it's still members only. Okay, so you have to be a Work Pro member. And Work Pro membership is $49 a month. We can get into all the pro stuff, all the tech features that are more premium than the free community level, which is still, you can use really everything on Work for free. Right. But the Work Pro, it gets you access to the space for $20 an hour, which is an insane price. So if you kind of do the math, you're like, okay, I need 4 hours, that's $80, plus your monthly membership, that's $50, it's like $130. So $130 divided by 4. Should have chosen
30.
Rounder numbers for this, but what's $130 divided by 4? $32.50. Okay, with the cents. Okay, I didn't need decimals.
$32.50?
Yeah, is it?
It is $32.
If it's
65 times 2 is 130, yeah. $32.50.
That's why you're the CTO, COO, and that's why I'm the CEO. Because I go by vibes, go by people, go by generally that number, wherever 32, 33, whatever it ended up as. It's a no-brainer. It's like, wow, for this beautiful private space, blessed with the spirit of work and ML. This was the old ML unit from way back when. Yeah, for dancers to use this as their home base in North Hollywood, $20 an hour.
Yeah, so Pro unlocks that, $20 an hour. And now with this new system, it's super easy to just instantly book, see when it's available, select the time. It's open 24/7, it's self-serve.
Yeah, so you get a door code, you let yourself in. The first time you're here though, I do like a 10 to 15 minute onboarding because it was our home, but now it's like our community's home, so we want to respect that. Right. So I'll go over some house rules, how to change the colors on the lights and where the AC is and all that. But after that, you're on your own. You book it, you come, you clean up, and you leave.
Yep.
Yeah, and you don't see anyone else. Okay, so calendar view makes it super easy for private bookings and studio rentals, but definitely starting with the workspace.
Programs.
My rib.
Yeah, programs is really become a very powerful tool, what we've seen in the past couple of months, right? And we see it growing. We designed this system with Tristan at PAL for Temp Collective, who was such a huge help in building this out. And his program is the most, right? He really puts in so much effort to give such a great experience for his students, which requires a lot of moving pieces. So he was a perfect partner to work with to build this out. You have your standard program, which is curriculum. You have your students, and you can check them in and then take payment so they can enroll into the program. But we've added more updates. Like we have a much better payment plan system, so it's fully customizable. You can choose how long you want the payment plan to be, and you can even add penalty costs if someone decides to drop out.
Penalty costs?
Yeah, so definitely check it out. There's a lot of tools in there that you can use. But the other thing we added was applications. So before, if you wanted to run a program and you wanted people to apply, you had to use like a Google Forms or type form. Instead, now we bring it all into one place, and that student list appears, and you can approve or deny them right then and there, and they get an email or a notification to enroll, and then payment happens, and it's super seamless, and now they're in the program.
I think the coolest thing is how the application flow feeds directly into the auto communications.
Right.
So it's basically the way I described it was like at every touch point that you would otherwise have to just message someone, it's automatic.
Yeah.
And we have the most basic level of, here's the information, like, congrats, you're accepted, make your first payment. Like we have that language out, but you can also customize the message. If you're like, yes, queens, congrats, like you can make it sound like you can also upload your logo, right?
Yeah.
So the email looks like it's very, from the business rather than from work.
Right.
It's so crazy. Like, we built this with Tristan for his spring cohort, but even then, there was so many improvements that we made for this fall cohort.
So not just Tristan, but also so many others are using the programs feature now. And what's cool is that when someone gives any feedback, because these are all dancers, and anyone gives us feedback on how to improve the system or a request, it's never for just one person. It ends up helping everyone out. So it's just really cool to get that feedback in one place, and then being able to say, it's like, no, this is now will work for your program and for your program or whoever else is using the system.
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah. So if programs is a pro feature also. So if you want to use programs, send me a DM, send Jesse a DM. You can test it out. We'll let you try.
We're always working in partnership with dancers. So even if it's like, hey, I have this idea, or I've been running it like this, like, how would I use this? Like, we just want to hear, we just want to talk. Like, we're always the most open people.
That's also where our lived experience comes in, right? Because we've seen so much, we can help you even strategize. Or if you're thinking about running a program, how to run it? Who's you do a really good job at this, which is like, who's your customer, and explaining that and helping them realize
helpling. Who's a little helpling?
Foot.
Yeah, I think it's, so there's the tech itself, which is the vessel for carrying out your vision for the program, right? But your vision for the program, sometimes people don't fully know how to optimize it. So Tristan was perfect because he's ran it himself so many times. Even then, there were things to optimize. Like, we looked at the landing page, we're like, okay, this is great. There's a lot of stuff on the table, but there are best practices for like a conversion. Like, the goal is to convert. This is a sales page. This is how they're typically structured. This is like how you should word your bio. So there's even ways that we're able to optimize those things. And then when it comes to the program itself, absolutely. There's pricing strategies. There's tier 1, tier 2, tier 3. How do you make the most expensive one? Like, super, super great. But how do you make the middle tier? Like, there's so many ways that we advise on not just how to deliver what you're doing, the tech, but what it is you're actually doing. Like, we bring a sense of business acumen to make sure that your craft now has the business sense to make the most money possible, but still stay true to what your vision is. Yeah.
No notes, yeah.
Thank you. Yeah, programs fucks. Like, it's honestly like my favorite thing to show people, because I think by this point, which is also like great, because this idea of using tech for your stuff has become more of a normal thing for the dancers. So that pop-ups, they're like, yeah, I get it. Like, I don't need to over-explain it. And like, yeah, perfect. Like, yeah, duh, it's a fucking calendar. Like, okay. But when I show programs, I think it's because the level of thoughtfulness that went into it. And I really believe, like, you say this all the time, come correct. It's, by the time I'm sitting here presenting the programs feature to someone, I'm confident that we're coming correct. You know why? Because we went through months of this. Because we have a text group chat with Tristan, with his assistant Aubrey, that is active every single day, and we've made it better and better and better. And so many people have touched it and used it and given us feedback, given us our flowers. So by the time we're coming correct, as in the way I'm speaking about it now, I'm standing on a lot. How do you feel?
No, I feel great about, like, I love the programs feature, especially how it's evolved and how it's brought in. I like to see all of these pieces. I like to see all of these moving pieces come together. And ultimately, and here's where I get into put my philosophical hat on. The one currency that humans cannot ever take back and is the most valuable is time. And dancers, their time is extremely valuable. They have so many things going on. So when we see that the tools, even our strategy and how we help them realize their best program or whatever that business idea that they're running or they're having, how we help them realize that. When we see that they save a lot of time and then they can double or triple their output, that is such a win for us, right? And we saw it with Tristan, but we also see it with others that are doing more pop-ups, going on more tours. The time saving means that you have more time in your hands to either make more money, to run more of your business, or even to rest a little more and have less anxiety in your life.
Yeah. So many dancers like have to make it their whole life to, because it's such a competitive world, and like we said, there's like a lack of a status quo of this is the exact path, and there's so little certainty. So it's the state of anxiety and like always having to improve yourself. I think that saving time and maturing as a business owner is feeling confidence in what you have going on, that you can actually have a life outside of that. And that actually makes you a stronger person in your field. And I'm talking about myself. But I realize it like 30% of the way through, I'm like, am I talking about somebody else or am I talking about myself? Okay, cool. Yeah, be on your phone. I'll just go fuck myself.
I mean, the business is still running.
Yeah.
So got to make sure that nothing's on fire.
Nothing's on fire.
But nothing's on fire because,
Yeah.
we're motherfuckers.
Is this a bit to illustrate the point I just made?
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks.
That's a bit.
Yeah. Okay, so that's product stuff. Anything else on product?
We're constantly shipping. That's just the tip of it.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're constantly shipping, and if you have any feedback, we take it. Well, any feedback is very valuable for us. So yeah, just challenge us.
Yeah.
Let us know what you think, what you want to see. But
Most of the dancers that we talk to get your personal phone number.
yeah,
Or
that's part of
ours.
it.
I'm in there, but I love it.
You get access to me to text me at any time, whatever questions you may have or any ideas you have, and then we'll build it out. We'll make it happen.
Yeah. Our whole point of the conversation, there's a million ways to market the tech, and there's a lot of ways to probably explain it more efficiently and reach people. Like, this is not a tech ad. This is about showcasing the people building the company, right? Investors invest in people, consumers trust people, and we are the peopleest of people. The point is to show the human side of building a business. An activity I want to do is called Rose, Thorn, Bud. Rose is something beautiful, exciting, amazing going on right now. Thorn is something that's an annoyance, something, on your mind, something that happened. And bud is what you're excited about, that's about to blossom. And this doesn't have to be strictly related to the business. Of course, everything is everything connects. So it's going to relate somehow, but it could be about your personal life. You want to start with a rose?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I think as we do more of these,
Yeah.
they're going to get better because since this is the first one we've done, it feels like we have to catch up on all the time that we haven't spoken about in the past, right?
No,
So-
you don't have to catch up.
No, we don't. But
Yeah.
sometimes it just feels like
I
we
know.
haven't spoken. So moving forward, it'll feel very like, oh, what happened this week?
Yeah.
Okay, so rose, bud, thorn. I think that's the right order. But no,
It doesn't matter. I like doing rose, thorn, bud because I like doing like really, really good,
yeah.
and then like still like something realistic and annoying.
Yeah, that
and
makes
then
sense. And then bring it into something.
Future, yeah. Okay. What's your rose?
My rose is there's a lot of activity and energy coming from our dancers. They are just constantly asking or giving feedback. They're listing more. They're even growing their own dance business, and we're seeing it. And that just gets me very excited for what the future brings. And then also that excitement that they have, that they finally have full control of their dance business. We see it in the way that they talk about work and how they show it to others, and they've become almost evangelists of what we've done, and us gaining their trust.
Yeah.
To me, that makes me very excited to continue building.
Yeah, earning trust is more difficult than you'd expect from the dance world. A lot of creative worlds, artist worlds,
Especially
as an outsider, or you're on the outskirts. David's Colombian, so you salsa.
And I've been in nightlife for many
Nightlife,
years,
yeah.
and I DJ, so I
You
understand
get
the
it.
power
You
of
get it. Yeah.
dance.
Now to personally know and have gained the trust, earned the trust of so many awesome dancers.
That's a great rose.
It's a great rose. Yeah.
What's yours?
My rose? There's so many. I think similar to you, there's a lot of motion. It's motion. There's just a lot of motion. I think a lot of this year I felt pretty frustrated. There's a certain path that I thought would happen, and it didn't look exactly like I thought. But instead of fighting against it, I'm trusting the path and believing in myself, and it's been fucking great.
Right.
Yeah. Let's see. That's too vague though. I don't like being vague. I like being specific. What's
What's
a rose you
specific
think?
about that is that the exciting part is that you're finding confidence in just in having a direction, but it's not a list of A, B, C, and D. It's more of, okay, the energy's pushing me this way. I'm curious.
Yeah.
I always say go into it with curiosity and wonder.
Yeah, which is hard for me to do because I like certainty.
But the rose is that you're understanding that it is working.
Yeah.
Right. And I see it every week. You're even more excited to see what is it that the path is going to show us. Right. So And that's also the good balance that you and I have as co-founders here, is that the certainty is also important because it allows us to plan and maintain that direction. But then also, I love the uncertainty and being, and not the pressure, but just having all of that data coming in, because then I can
work with it. Play with it. Yeah.
And see where we can take it. So.
Yeah, I would say that the rose is my own mentality maturing through this journey. You know, like those movies where you're like, it's about tennis, but it's not really about tennis. It's about the friendship. You know what I mean?
This is Marty Supreme?
Or any movie. Yes, yeah. And really like
Jesse Marty.
Anything is typically a plot device to showcase the character development.
Yeah.
And for me, a big part of my before and after is that. It's being able to trust that there's a North Star and we're getting there, and the path can look a million different ways, but it's not a matter of how much does it follow this playbook or look like this guy's or this guy's. It's about how true is that path to you, how much does it leverage your natural strengths and interests, how aligned are you with the people working towards you on that mission. Coincidentally, or not coincidentally, because TikTok is listening to me and my inner thoughts, but I've been getting a lot of content around the importance of play and how play is an energy, it's a posture of being open and confident because you're not, you know, in a stressed, anxious state of it needs to be like this and I need this and I need that, because that signals lack. And it signals like, you know, almost like a ego, because you're so sure that you know best more than God, more than the universe and divine timing. Like you think you know better. I was like, yeah, all the best things in my life have come from me being myself and having fun. And I'm finally starting to have fun. I wasn't having fun before. But you know why? Because of me.
Yeah.
But
maturing.
That's like as vulnerable as I could get, like this early on with things. But like, I don't think the company, or I don't think anything in my life still went. Like I still lived life, but I had this whole inner journey of being pretty miserable, and now I'm realizing, oh, like things turned out great. And I didn't have to feel that way. In fact, if I was just more trusting and was in the spirit of play, probably would be even better. Like it's already great, but it could have been even better probably if my inner world wasn't just consuming and kind of hijacking moments of my day. You know this. Yeah.
Yeah. No, the maturity is definitely, you matured, which is good. It just opens up so much more. It's like
it feels more like an adventure now.
Free. Yeah, you're free. Okay, a thorn. You want to do a thorn first?
We'll take turns.
Okay, so thorns for me. So now there's the product side, CTO hat. Now I'm gonna take it off. No, COO hat. We're getting ready to start our fundraising, our second round of fundraise. But in order to start that, there's a lot of admin work that needs to happen. So for the past week, we've had to re-engage lawyers, and there is some board consents we need to take care of. We had to redo our 409A evaluation. So that's just going through those motions. It's just a lot of looking at numbers and our spending and burn and our revenue. It's just a lot of admin work. I call it a sphincter splinter instead of a thorn. It's just this.
Pardon?
But what I do like is that I like learning with experience and getting to know the ins and outs of running a business. The legal stuff, the admin stuff is cool too, right? It's also very important. If you're running a business, don't forget about these moments. This is what gives you full control of what you're building, but it's still admin work, and that's a bit of I'm tired, man.
I know.
I want it to be over with so we can get back to everything else.
Yeah.
So, any thorn?
Is it annoying if I say no? No, it's not annoying because I'm grateful. Like what are you blinking out? What do you mean?
It's because, what were your thorns? Think of other thorns. I mean, not right now, but did you have any thorns? Because I've definitely heard a lot of thorns coming from you.
Yeah, it's just at this
yesterday.
exact moment. What was my thorn yesterday?
I don't remember because there's so many thorns. I have a cactus butt from all the thorns. From it's just so many splinters in my sphincters.
It's champagne problems. it's like business version of champagne problems, which is that there's so many opportunities and things that we can do, and it's tough to prioritize and sequence.
Right.
I would only just like, I don't even need for things to be different. I think if we just had more time, if there were 48 hours in a day, that would solve my thorn. A lot of the internal struggles from leading up to this point, I'm sure it'll creep in and out. I still will have moments where, you know, like my darkness and my demons come up. It's inevitable, but I'm also aware of it and I'm more prepared. Yeah, Bud.
It's tied to my rose, which is all of the excitement that we're getting from our dancers, but also ourselves, seeing the successes, the wins, even the small ones. They're starting to compound. And as we begin thinking about our second fundraise, I'm excited for that challenge. We have so many signals and examples of it working, and I'm really excited to put that all together into a plan so we can think about what the next 2 to 3 years looks like for work.
What about a personal Bud?
Modeling. Yeah, shout out to Gordon. So we're doing a running campaign with, what are they called? A morpho. And it's these really cool weighted vests and weighted apparel.
One of the first times you guys hung out was Run Club. You came to Venice for a Run Club, right?
Oh, right. Yeah.
Like just me and David, yeah.
Oh.
Like my first time running in like shit.
No, he was keeping
Yeah,
up. He was
yeah.
keeping up. I was just being up.
Yeah, and then now you guys are doing a campaign together for a running athletic brand.
Look at that.
Yeah. A lot of seeds that are planted blossom in a different season.
And he helped me put together the
Oh my gosh. Okay, let's tell that story. Because that is the buddest of buds.
when they first reached out.
Yeah, you guys. Wait, this.
Wait.
Yeah.
So look, the first time Amorpho reached out, they were like, you know, let's run some ideas on some marketing. And I just didn't know like how to present it. So I was like on Canva. It was like my first time putting a pitch deck together. And I was like, wait, I know Jesse does this all the time. And then Jesse was like, well, really, David is the one who.
No, I do it.
Oh, you do it, but.
So I structured it.
Okay. Oh, there you go. Yeah, she got the wording
Give her her
right.
flowers. Give her her rose.
I call it collating. I collated your ideas and I organized them in a sequence that tells a cohesive, clear story.
See, just
And
as
then-
clear as that was.
But visually,
And then, yeah, I helped design on how to present your collation.
yeah, my colon.
Yeah, so we presented Jesse's colon to the brand,
Yeah.
and they're like, we want this guy.
Yeah. They ultimately did not use me for the campaign, but it came back around, and now David's part of it.
Yes. Yes, models.
Manifestation.
Yeah. Okay, switch.
No, it's
Oh, okay.
Summer Friday
Yeah.
on my lips.
One thing about me is I have like 1,000 lip products on me at all times.
Lip butter balm.
I know, right?
Pink sugar, sucre rose.
Well, no one asked me, but my bud.
What's your bud?
Since we were talking about stuff that's more personal and less about work, we just shot a video for Nike and JD Sports. It's my first big brand deal, and I sent over the first draft to the person I'm working with, and they love it. I had a lot of creative freedom to put this together, but their main prompt was to tell your story or a unique perspective. They want to know about my world, which obviously is dance, and not just dance, but it's also business. The whole video is about how dancers are artists and entrepreneurs. All of it is authentic to who I am, who we are, what we're building, how we work with people, and doing it, again, by having a spirit of play. So I'm really excited for that and potentially other things like that. Anything else?
No, I think this is great. We
Yeah.
should do more of these.
Yes.
Once a week.
Yeah.
Tell our stories and just build in public.
Build in public. Yes. Which is like, okay, if I did have a thorn, we just like didn't have a way to share our story as well as product updates in an efficient way. And I kept trying to look for like, what's the trends now and what are other people doing? But this feels right. I personally love this. Did you love
I do.
Did you love it?
No, I do.
Okay.
I want to do more of it. And I think, like I said, the more we do it, the better we get at it.
Mm-hmm.
It's also, I'm not used to being in front of the camera, but it's starting to feel like it's not there, right? So.
What camera?
Yeah.